What is PUMS and Census Bureau data? Imagine having a detailed map of the entire country that shows not just where people live but also who they are and how they live. That's what PUMS data offers. PUMS stands for Public Use Microdata Sample. It is a special type of data released by the U.S. Census Bureau. Unlike typical reports that give summarized statistics, PUMS provides individual records from surveys like the Decennial Census and the American Community Survey. These records are anonymous but contain detailed information about people and households. The data is divided into two main types: person records and housing unit records. Person records include details like age, education level, employment status, and income. Housing records cover information about homes such as the number of rooms, rent, and whether the house is owned or rented. Sometimes, data about people living in group quarters like college dorms or nursing homes is also included. To protect privacy, the Census Bureau makes some adjustments to the data. For example, very high incomes are capped at a certain level, and responses about birthplace or ancestry are grouped into broader categories. Geographic details are limited to protect identities. You can see which state someone lives in but only the larger area called a Public Use Microdata Area, or PUMA. These PUMAs are areas with at least 100,000 people and are created from smaller geographic units like counties. They cover the entire country but do not always match familiar boundaries like city or neighborhood borders. There are two main versions of PUMS data. The one-year files include about 1% of the U.S. population and are useful for recent trends in large areas. The 5-year files combine data from 5 years, giving more detailed information about smaller populations. These files are especially helpful for studying specific communities or neighborhoods. Getting access to PUMS data involves downloading large datasets and using software like R, SPSS, Stata, or SAS. This allows for custom analysis, such as examining how education influences income or how housing costs vary by family type. While working with PUMS can be more complex than using standard reports, it offers a level of detail that helps answer specific questions about the American population. If you want to understand demographic patterns beyond basic summaries, PUMS is a key resource. It helps explore topics like migration trends, economic mobility, family structures, and housing affordability. Although it doesn't provide the smallest geographic details, PUMS allows you to analyze data at the state or larger regional level with more flexibility. For anyone creating content about U.S. demographics, PUMS data makes it possible to answer questions like how household income varies by education in different states, or what percentage of young adults live with their parents in specific areas. It provides the raw material to build evidence-based stories about the diversity and complexity of the population across the country.